This is what is left of Beirut port. The stockpile of tons of ammonium nitrate that appeared to set off Tuesday's blast was in one of the warehouses. Some of the missing people are believed to be underneath the rubble. It's a complicated job to look for them because the damage is considerable. International rescue teams have joined search operations, but hope of finding survivors is fading.
What
we are trying to do is to find the structures that are still under tons of rubble, specifically the cells and the technical rooms that are under the silos. They could have been buried by the rubble and still be standing, which could allow us to find survivors.
Lebanese authorities have begun investigations into the blast that destroyed much of the central parts of the capital. Port and customs officials have been detained and their assets frozen. Investigators initially said it was triggered by a fire. The president, Michel Aoun, says they are looking into all possibilities.
This accident is a wake-up call. As I said, it could be an act of negligence, or we have another possibility. It could be a rocket attack or a bomb attack. I personally requested from the French president, if they are in possession of any aerial footage, to kindly provide us with it in order to identify any aerial attack or missile attack, if any.
Popular anger at a political class blamed for years of corruption and mismanagement is not new. People have little faith in a government inquiry that is led by the politicians and security officials who they believe should be the ones questioned.
There's a problem of trust between the political system in Lebanon and the population, and this exists for years, not just now. But now the problem is that the committee of investigation, the person in this committee, they are a part of the security services that people are asking questions about their attitude.
French President Emmanuel Macron, who visited the devastated neighborhoods in Beirut on Thursday, joined voices in Lebanon and abroad, calling for an independent international inquiry. But the governing alliance, headed by the Iranian-backed HEZBOLLAH, has dismissed that.
I would like to emphasize that HEZBOLLAH categorically refutes and rejects that we have materials at the seaport. Not a single bullet, weapon, ammunition, or a bomb. Nothing at all belongs to HEZBOLLAH. Even the materials, the ammonium nitrate, does not belong to HEZBOLLAH. I believe that there is a consensus amongst all Lebanese that a complete, comprehensive, transparent, and fair investigation must take place.
Authorities are welcoming international humanitarian assistance, which has started to arrive in a country already broken before the disaster, but they are against internationalizing the crisis, which would weaken their control. Calls for actions against the ruling class are growing louder, following reports that officials were aware of the presence of highly explosive material in the middle of a densely populated city. There are plans for mass demonstrations. The priority is no longer just the humanitarian emergency. There are attempts to revive the momentum of the protest movement that began in October. But bringing about change won't be easy. Zeina, Khodr, Al Jazeera, Beirut.